Hi.
It still smells like fish in here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it smells like fish. I made halibut. How are you? You look very nice. How are you? Good to see you.
Dragged.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Every-
Bill loves these things. He's like, no, I don't. Oh, really? Okay,
You
go.
can't escape.
It's just awful.
No.
I'm not necessarily recording. I'm just kind of playing with the camera. It's not my camera.
I am gonna light the. Anyway, so was your ride
Paul
okay?
didn't even notice.
All right, no,
You're being very nice. Well, you noticed it. You noticed.
Well, I
it
would
smell more in
know.
the front, not in the kitchen. The kitchen doesn't smell it.
No, and here it doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Everything is beautiful.
Thank you.
I didn't even want to sit.
No, it's not.
I love this fabric.
It's
What is it called?
It's you know what it is.
It's
you know.
not a velour.
No, it's
And it's not suede.
no, it's the other one.
Yes,
I know. It's what is it?
it's
it's not velvet.
No,
no
it's mohair.
mohair.
Oh, I
See?
don't know.
You didn't think I was
Is
gonna
it
get
mohair?
that. It's
Yeah.
mohair.
Yeah, it is mohair.
I used to work at a furniture company.
Let me just close it on telephone. But yeah, mohair, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long?
To acquire all this stuff.
No.
So, is our sofa mohair? What is it? Oh, it's silk mohair. Oh.
It's silk mohair.
Yeah. We're just chatting.
Oopie boopie boo.
Anyway,
Mohair.
I'll call. We're gonna go out to eat. I don't know if the three of us or two of us, but I'll call you in a few minutes when we go out. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye. All right. Bye.
Because mohair usually has a rougher, a more
Feeling
rough
to it.
feel.
Well, it's been here since 2002.
How long have you been in the apartment? I was saying like 6, 7 years.
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
Do you feel as if it's complete?
Well, I wanted our dead plant to be replaced before you got here. I didn't get to that. There was a beautiful green plant there, a big tall plant, but it didn't do well. I got rid of it knowing you were coming because I didn't think you wanted to look at it.
Oh.
But I couldn't get it replaced. No, we're done. I mean, it's, you know, the only thing, this apartment was connected to the apartment next door. Okay? It was, and the woman next door had a family, and then they they grew up. And so she split it and sold off half. And I think, you know, if maybe at some point, maybe we would, if she ever moved out, we would take over that side. And then we would have more of a, more expansive space. But other than that, it's done. It's, this for us is perfect.
Yeah, I was saying that.
Did you show your mom the Murphy bed out there?
Yeah.
That's a bed.
Yeah.
It's perfectly comfortable. The door shuts. It's fine. We have 2 full bathrooms.
Well,
So-
you would have. It was very typical of me. I made my mother stay at the front door. I put all the bags in the back, turned on all the lights, and then we did a slow, you know, HGTV, you know, and I showed her every little thing. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, you make it like we made this our own. It was like a gut renovation, so everything is just like we wanted. So what's
Where
nothing wrong
did you
with it.
stay while this was being done?
Well, we lived in an apartment downtown.
But I thought 9/11 knocked
Yeah.
that out.
It did knock it out. No, we just had to move out for a couple of weeks,
Oh.
but we moved back in.
Oh. Okay.
We lived right down there, but we were able to move back in.
But
And that was
it
a
at
rental.
that
That was a
point?
rental.
Oh, that was a rental.
So we just rented it and while this was being renovated.
Then I lost. You lose your track
Yeah.
of thought when someone's walking around,
Around with a
with
camera.
Yeah, but I'm not filming all the time.
I know. You're just doing things,
Artistic excerpts.
and that's all right.
No, but probably what you were going to say. I mean, 9/11 happened. We lived downtown, and we moved out a little bit. But then, when 9/11 happened, we had already closed on this apartment.
Oh, you
We
had?
had already closed.
Oh,
But it's just, it looked very different. I have the video I can show you. It looked very different. I do. I really do have the video. Did you ever see it?
I never saw it.
It's a very
You
funny,
never showed it to
it's
me.
a very funny video. You would like it a lot. I'll show you. But anyway, it's the whole renovation. What it looked like before,
right.
and then after. So,
Are there during shots?
what's during?
You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just purely before and after.
No,
It's
during.
It's during.
It's like it's a 10-minute video, but
Yeah.
but you go. It's kind of funny. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be funny, like it's the before, and then it's the during, and then it's the after, sort of like that.
Well, I've lived with renovations while they were going on
Yeah.
at some
Oh,
once
did you?
home.
Oh,
Well,
Like,
you visited me when they were going on. You didn't.
yes, but we would be there, you know, perhaps a week. I remember one renovation that I had to stand on the bed to get dressed each morning because there was so much,
Dust on the
Yeah.
floor.
because someone had discovered that there was a brick fireplace
Yeah.
behind the wall, and can you imagine, he pulled the fireplace and it went 3 stories, and plastic hung up
Right, so that the dust didn't
the
go over.
dust didn't thoroughly envelop you.
I know. I've been to his place,
Yeah.
but not for a week though. That's a long
And
time.
I was just going to, the next time I had Paul's ear, I was going to say, when did you two meet?
1986.
Yeah.
When?
I thought it had been about 20
86?
years.
86.
Yeah. That's about right.
Well, 86 or 87.
Something like that. I knew it was about 20 years. Steven just asked me that.
Street.
Did Paul meet just you?
No, it was that. Remember that Alf?
Yes. You mean, when you mean just Bill?
Oh yeah, I didn't
Well,
have. I
was John,
no.
Oh, no.
No, it was long before. Well, it wasn't that long.
Not
before
long,
John.
but-
It's funny. I think. Oh, I'm like, oh, it was long before John, but I met John
It was a.
only 4 years later.
Yeah.
Which is so weird. It felt like an eternity.
well, where did you two meet?
In
At the gay
Washington.
fraternity in Washington.
Oh, I weren't at a
Now, were you in the first class or the second class? The first class, right?
First class.
That's what I thought. No, I thought you
An
were.
original.
I thought you were.
I'm in a red.
He used to wear like topsiders,
Mhm.
docksiders, whatever you call them, and Argyle socks. And Paul.
Paul did?
That was the look at the time.
Right.
Argyle socks?
Argyle socks, you know.
I never remember ever
Oh
seeing
yeah, he totally
that.
had Argyle socks, yeah. And then I don't know whatever I wore, whatever, some Washington preppy something or other. But yeah, that's funny. It was not, I think it was the spring of '87 or the fall of '86.
And then how did you meet John?
Oh, I moved to New York, and it was a fix-up on a blind date. You know, it was
Oh.
a fix-up. Yeah.
That's interesting because, you know, usually you
Usually
you
don't like-
say a blind date, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and it didn't like it started a little bit slowly.
Yeah, it was a slow
It was slow.
slow build, you know.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
So
And
handsome, how could it have been slow?
I've either on particular or what I want or whatever. Anyway, you know what I was thinking? I could order in food. Would that be good? Instead of going out, or did you want to go out to a place?
oh, I'm whatever you want to do.
I mean, it might be nice just to order in.
I'm totally fine.
You
That
know,
would be
I
nice.
thought since Bill was just coming home,
I'd be more than happy to do
Yeah.
that.
Let me call John, 'cause this way you don't have to, yeah, because I'll order from Ossobuco, which is Italian. You like Italian? Are you hungry?
I had cereal.
You had cereal? Yeah. Okay.
I hope you don't mind. I put
Oh,
a
no.
bowl in the dishwasher.
No,
It's
no,
probably
no.
not in the right slot.
Uh,
Everybody has their.
I just got all that cereal. 'cause
Is
I
there
thought- Hey, it's me. I just had a brilliant idea because we're sitting here chatting and relaxing. Is I'll just order. I'm just going to order in from Ossobuco. Okay, so just come home whenever you get finished. Well, I'll order. I'll order dessert too. We don't have any of that here. And yeah, I'll get something to drink.
Not
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, okay, very cool. That's fine, that'll work fine.
How are you? Good? You hanging in there?
Yeah.
Hello, Paul. Put the camera on your face.
Oh,
How are you? Good to see you. You have a little beer. Good to see you.
Till tomorrow. Then it's coming. Hello, Bill Burr.
We're watching Martha Stewart.
Well, we're done. We'll turn this off now. We'll chat. I'll put on a live show.
Paul, put the camera off, please.
No, we're recording everyone just a little bit.
And he wants to do it now. Right now, get a totally new.
How are you doing? I heard Bill said that you weren't feeling so well earlier.
well, we had in Ohio the end of Ike,
Oh.
and it wasn't given much press, but it was very. It affected me more.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, describe how long you were out of. They were without power for a week,
No,
more than a week, and no
More than
phones.
a week?
More than a week. So no
No
phone,
phone.
no internet, no power. No food in the refrigerator, no car because the car was in the garage
So
by
you're
herself
Totally isolated.
in the house, right?
It, I'm still dealing with grief.
Yeah.
And then this was, I didn't expect it
Yeah. Sure.
to be
Well, I don't think anybody expected
disturbing.
it. Well,
That's the thing that I said Dad could have invented in an instant.
Oh, right. That it looks
Look.
like something he would have done,
the
right?
Iron Gym.
Because we
Just
have
goes
one.
right into
It's still
Oh,
up.
you just lift.
Oh, and the tension holds itself.
Yes.
It holds itself there, right? That makes sense.
Well, we still have one in the doorway downstairs because
I remember you told me
my
about
husband always
Chin-up bar.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Well,
But
here's in
then
such
it
great shape.
converts to another thing that this.
Right. Push-up bars, right?
My husband had he did those
That's
all
the
the
same
time.
thing?
And I hollered at him. I said, when I saw this on TV, I looked at his picture and I said, why couldn't you have done something with all these great ideas you always had? But anyway,
That actually is a good thing because it's very simple.
oh, and that other one, see, and then
How does it stay up there?
But the natural tension of one against the other.
But like, it has to.
ours is just,
I guess so. He's on one side.
Right.
Okay.
And it
this-
pulls it.
Mark
This
into
was
the
this
wall.
big thing. Now, what my husband did was he would put his knees up like that and then straighten your leg. That's hard.
That's really hard.
Uh-huh.
Well, any of that looks very hard to me.
Right. You're like, but I do
No,
like the
I-
commercial. No, John's like, are you taping this, Bill?
I like the commercial. I love the blue and the yellow.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, what do we
Okay, hated it. Next, no.
The bailout vote is minutes away.
So have you been following this whole Gwen Eiffel thing?
Oh, well, they're
What's
trying to get
happening?
her off. Well, I think she
She
should.
just broke her foot. Well, she shouldn't be on there because it is a conflict.
It is.
What happened?
I don't
Gwen
know.
Eiffel is from PBS. She's
She's
a
black.
reporter.
Right, and
She's writing a book about black politics in America in the age of Obama.
in the
And she
yeah,
is the moderator for tomorrow night's debate.
yeah, and that, I mean, she should know better.
Oh.
And she's very partisan. And
She is.
She's very partisan, meaning Democrat partisan.
No, partisan as in being biased towards one party being Democrats.
Yeah, well, I know what partisan means. I didn't know which party she was partisan toward. So, because she's
Yeah.
obviously it's Obama.
Oh.
But I
Obama.
just read yesterday, completely unrelated, that she fell in her house and she broke her foot in the past day or so. So this is like the double whammy for her. So
And
So
what
she's
is
not going to be.
Gwen Eiffel.
Gwen Eiffel.
Eiffel.
She's not going to be moderating.
No, she is. That's the current plan that she'll continue to do.
Yeah. I don't know why they just don't take her out. I mean, this is an important thing.
They should take her out, and if people are concerned about seeing the candidates on their merits. This is just another thing that people will say it's not
Right,
fair.
right.
If you're gonna shoot me, you gotta shoot me head on, on the side, on top of the head.
It's
You know what I'm
just all-
saying?
You have to join
All right, just ignore it.
Right.
If you don't shoot it, you
Like-
won't have it.
This is not a reality show.
That's true.
Right.
John, have some dinner.
I will.
He will.
I'll just
Have some
calm him
dinner,
down.
John.
Wonderful.
I'm on camera now. I'm trying to be
Trying to be
very
natural.
relaxed. Would you like to have some dinner?
It's fair. Oh, that's really convincing, though.
Hey, he was in the Wharton Follies.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So we got the country style rigatoni with
Oh, I
Provolone
love that.
sausage, which you like, and then a chicken dish too.
Okay.
And then I got
Nothing
some-
like a little chicken.
Or you're just gonna
Well,
laugh.
I tasted a little because it was delicious.
Oh, good.
It was delicious.
Have you eaten, sir?
I just ate some.
Is this a new beard that you're working on?
It started it on Tuesday. I started it on Saturday. But I'm shaving tomorrow. This morning I put shaving cream all over my face and I had the razor in my hand.
You're just there, and you couldn't
And then
take
I
that.
just said, "Oh, I'll shave
There you
tomorrow."
have it.
Yeah, I'll shave tomorrow.
Right.
That should be a book or a movie. What was that? The Susan Hayward movie. Do you remember that? I'll cry tomorrow. Was that?
That's
No, well,
Yeah,
it's
right.
well, and it's
You
also
must have been a child. You
I'm
must-
still a child at heart.
it's
Put
also
that
the
camera off.
That's
uh,
really-
Remember that? What was that about? I'll
It
cry
was-
tomorrow. She was like a.
It was a true story of a singer.
Right. Was she?
I don't know the name of the singer, but Susan Hayward was a good friend of one of Jim's relatives,
Uh huh.
and so she used to visit and they.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
loved her, Susan Hayward. I
Did
thought
you?
She was great.
Yeah, I liked her too, but I can't think of any other movie other than that one.
Is that? There's one that she did that was. She was like a party girl, and she ended up in a murder situation, and she ended up. I think she ended up going to the electric chair.
Really?
well, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, it was very upbeat.
Right.
It was a musical, I think.
Right, it's a musical.
I thought of her as
quite
being
shocking.
in like the Sinbad the Sailor kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, she did, and then I think she did some of this serious, like very heavy drama stuff.
She may have been nominated for I'll Cry Tomorrow.
I think so. I think so.
I think
yeah.
so.
That was a good
But
movie.
I can't believe
But
that
the-
you
the-
remember.
That line is from Gone with the Wind too, right?
Yeah, it's
I'll
Scarlett
cry
O'Hara.
tomorrow.
Sarah says,
now.
not I'll cry tomorrow, but something tomorrow.
Something I'll worry about.
I'll
that.
worry
I'll
about
worry
that
about
about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. So it's close.
Yeah.
Right.
All of a sudden I didn't think. But the minute I walked in and he was sitting doing repairs at the board, I said to my friends, oh, wouldn't I love to go out with him? And I used to try to do everything to get his attention. But the men only came out when there was a problem on a switchboard.
Right.
And then he disappeared. And what he was one of the like rising young executives. And he had been transferred. And 2 years later, as I'm going with 2 of my friends to lunch, these 3 handsome men were walking toward us, and he was one of them. And again I froze. I said to my friends, it's him! He's back! And they said, who?